بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. كل نفس ذائقة الموت. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless the soul of our dear brother Mahdi Bray and to reward him the best he rewards a true mu'min and Muslim worker, and to grant him the highest ranking in Al-Jannah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant him Al-Firdaus Al-A'la and to make us loyal friends after his death, to make dua for him and to remember the good things that he did and left behind. Brothers, as I started talking, the body of my dear brother Mahdi passed by. I just saw him 2 weeks ago. When you see him, you always see the smile on his face. For those of you, who know him. How many of you knew him? Just raise your hand. Because he was not only a frequent visitor of this masjid, he was a community builder. Just to be brief in these moments, I feel obligated to tell you a little bit about Brother Mahdi and what he meant for me. As I started the work of CARE, the Council on American Islamic Relations, in Washington, D.C. in 1994, to defend the rights of Muslims in this country, the biggest support I saw, the loyal support I saw, was in a civil rights activist from the civil rights movement from the 60s, next to me, shoulder to shoulder, guiding me, standing with courage, with charisma, with confidence in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and this beautiful deen and in our rights. Brother Mahdi, throughout my journey of 30 years with him, I saw him a man of courage, a man of integrity, a man of conviction, a man of deep faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a man of hope, subhanallah, a man of charisma, a man of knowledge. I remember the first case we took to defend the rights of a Muslim sister with hijab, the first in the US history, against Quality Inn Hotel here in Falls Church, Virginia. The first person who was next to me in a press conference was Imam Mahdi Bray and Imam Nahidian and Christian clergy. He never feared being in the minority. He never feared to speak truth to power. In fact, when President Bush decided to invade Iraq on a pack of lies and destroy Iraq and its people, Mahdi Bray was with us at the press conference and he said the following, according to the Washington Post, a Washington Post reporter. He said, the Bush administration would like you to think that we are the fringe and they are the mainstream, when in fact, we are the mainstream and they are the fringe. Remember this quote when you teach your children. He never feared or thought that he is the minority in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when it comes to justice. After he became ill, after he led several organizations as a visionary man, he fell ill. Many people thought, khalas, he's gone and you will never hear from him. We heard from him more than when he was in good health. And he used every iota of energy to be visible in every Muslim activity. He could not drive, but he will call people to give him a ride. And this is a message to us. When there is a person with disability asking you to give him or her a ride, give him a ride. You don't know the blessings Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you. Brother Mahdi was never thinking of himself, I cannot do it, I'm legally blind, I cannot drive. He was present at every moment. And the last time I saw him at the pro-Palestine rally in Washington, D.C., he shook the stage with his conviction, calling on this administration to stop the genocide. Brothers and sisters, let's remember this brother with his attributes and make sincere dua for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And to bring forward to the community leaders like him, leaders who believe in deen, in this deen, and leaders who are uncompromising, leaders who are disciplined and who are focused. I learned so much from him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him. And sincere condolences to Brother Iyende, his son, and the rest of his family, and to the entire community. Assalamu alaikum.